Very good morning to all of you. I hope everyone able to hear me, right? Can all of you please
Yeah,
comment in the chat if you guys are able to hear me?
Yes,
I can.
Just send me a message in the chat. There is a GoToMeeting chat if you guys are able to hear me. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I think it's very too early morning to all of you. Many people from India. Okay. So, in this training demo session, there are like many people joined, but so few people are looking for Azure data engineering course. Am I right? Few people are looking for Microsoft Fabric course, and very less people are looking only for the Power BI course. Am I right? But unfortunately, most of the people were not aware of the few things. All these three are the same: Azure Data Engineering, Microsoft Fabric, Power BI. These three tools are not different tools. These three tools are the same tools currently in the market. Okay, before we are going to deep dive inside this, what is Azure Data Engineering course, what is Microsoft Fabric, what is Power BI, full details about these three courses. I just want to start few things about myself and my organization and my roadmap about this course as well. So, my name is Ram, nearly 14 plus years of experience in IT. I work for mostly Microsoft technologies, SQL, MSBI, Microsoft Power BI, and Azure Data Engineering, Microsoft Fabric. In fact, I am the first trainer in India who started this Power BI training in 2016. Later in 2019, I started this Azure Data Engineering, and from last 2023 onwards, we have started this Microsoft Fabric as well. Okay, so 24 onwards, we have started this Microsoft Fabric also. Nearly, I have 8 plus years of IT trainings and placement experience. We had a lot of people from different countries and different background people were trying to learn these courses over here. I have written three books so far on this data engineering point of view and Power BI Azure Data Engineering. Already, those three books are already published. Okay, so whenever you are going to learn a course from our Eclasses training institution, we were offering for every student there is a LMS portal. So this is our learning management system portal. Inside this portal, you can able to see the courses whichever you are going to learn. Let's, for example, you are going to enroll for a course, and that course you have to open like this. This is your course. Under this, you can able to see all the class recording videos inside this course as well. And also, whenever you are going to chart with me, for example, a session is 1 hour session. So within this 1 hour session, you can get doubts clarifications. But after the session, how you are going to do? After the session, when you are practicing, if you have any doubts, see there is a chat option available. Under this chat option, simply we can able to chat with us, and we can able to answer to your questions also. Okay, so this is a beautiful option for every student. We are going to provide this LMS portal access of free of cost. We are going to provide it, and also we are going to give you a mobile app as well. So all these class recording videos, and also you can join the live session inside this LMS portal itself, and all the recording videos, class notes, and everything you can able to find out in our LMS portal itself. So LMS portal you can able to access from the laptop. When you are coming to mobile, if you want to access the same thing from the mobile, we are offering for every student mobile app also. This is the our learning management system we are providing, and up to 3 years we are going to provide access for every student on the recording videos. Okay, and also I have a YouTube channel. Inside this YouTube channel we are uploading daily recording videos, like about your career, and different kind of videos I'm uploading over here. It will help a lot for every student to understand about the future technologies and all those things. So I'm requesting all of you, please follow our YouTube channel as well. I'm sharing of this link in this GoToMeeting chart. So please subscribe this channel um, to get more updates. Okay, so this is about like a our introduction about our training institution, what we are providing for every student, and my experience over here. Now, coming to these programs, like when I have seen like from last 8 to 9 years of experience in this IT, I categorize the people into two parts. One part is about a fresher, second part is about the experienced. Mostly our focus is on the experienced. Who is experienced? What kind of people we can call them as a experienced people? So the people whoever is already working in IT, so they were joined 10 years or 5 years back already in IT job. Now they gain a 10 plus years of IT experience, but not in this data engineering technologies. They work for Java testing or different technologies they have worked, but unfortunately currently they don't have much demand for those technologies. Now they want to upskill their knowledge into data engineering part. So these people are who are already working experience. Second kind of category, the people who are having a 10 years of experience in non-IT. The people who are having 10 plus years of experience in non-IT. So in this 10 plus years of experience in non-IT, 10 plus years of experience in non-IT, who are having, like they work for accounts, faculty, customer care executive, whatever it is. So those kind of people, because of this non-IT jobs are not secured, and because of AI, automation, artificial intelligence, this non-IT jobs almost 70 to 80 percentage are going to be dead. Okay, so now they want to enter into IT industry. They want to upskill to data engineering. This is the second category. There is a third category, the people who are having the career gap. The people who are having a career gap. So those kind of people are trying to enter into IT industry. Why they have a career gap? After their education, they might be prepared for government exams, group 1 bank, whatever it is. Now they want to come to IT industry. So the demanding technology currently in the data engineering side is very um, good opportunities. So they want to learn this one. So this is the third category. The finally the fourth category, freshers. Freshers also wants to enter into data engineering side. So if you observe, the people mostly 40 percentage of the people in this training who already working in IT, and next 30 percentage of the people who already working in non-IT, and the next 25 to 30 percentage the people who having career gap after their graduation or a post graduation. They have a around 4 to 5 years of gap or 10 years of gap. Some people already worked on the IT, but now they have some career gap. Some people they already work on non-IT, now they have some career gap. So all these kind of people, when they are looking for a better opportunities in IT, what is the best course is definitely data engineering. Okay, data engineering is the best option. All right. So let's for example take one use case. A person whoever having 10 years of IT experience, in this 10 years of experience, when he is learning a data engineering course now from our training institution, how he is going to marketing his profile. So definitely out of this 10 years we are going to have break down this experience into two parts. The 10 years of experience, whatever he has on the testing, it can be a manual or automation testing. Now we are going to divide 6 years into testing, and the latest last 4 years we are going to break down into data engineering. Okay, so whatever the projects needed to keep in resume, everything we are going to prepare for you, that we are going to discuss what are all the programs we are going to offer for you, each and every student. If you see, 90% of the students after completion of this data engineering course, they are going to applying for the jobs like a experienced person. Am I right or wrong? Anybody wants to apply for the fresher? Anybody wants to apply for the jobs like a fresher? I don't think. 90% of the students, whoever joined in this training today, demo session, definitely they are going to applying for the jobs like a experienced. So how many years of a range of experience they can able to keep here? They can keep around 2 to 5 years in between. That's your wish. 2 to 5 years. Some people can put 3 years, some people can mention 2 years, 4 years, 5 years. It's your wish. Okay? But the thing is, when you are keeping a 2 to 5 years of experience, jobs when you are applying, okay, when you are applying, let's take it, one student has applying for a job like a 4 years of data engineering experience. When you are applying for 4 years of experience, when you are applying for the 4 years of experience, definitely the expectations, what kind of expectations, when you are going to the interview, when you are going to work on the real time projects, okay, when you are going to the interviews and when you are going to the real time projects, definitely the expectations are more. If you are just completing a training from our institution, not only from our institution, from any institution, if you are just completing this data engineering experience, are you sure you are in a position to crack the interviews? Are you sure you are in a position to work on the real time projects without work support? Definitely no. That's the reason most of the people putting proxy interviews. That's the reason most of the people looking for work support. Work supports they are looking. Someone help they needed after joining the company. But if you are learning from our institution, you no need of proxy, you no need of any work supports. How this is going to be possible? Yes, this is possible if you are completing our Azure data, our data engineering program 1 and program 2, which we are offering for every student as a part of the data engineering training. We divided this course into two programs. There is a program 1, there is a program 2. We divided this course into two programs, program 1 and program 2 over here. Program 1 and program 2 over here. So what exactly is program 1? A program 1 is a regular data engineering training. Yes, this is offered by every training institution. What includes inside this one? So inside this program 1, it's like a normal data engineering training we are going to offer. It's around like a 60 hours duration we are going to take it. This course is going to be 60 hours duration, and we are going to offer everyday live sessions. The sessions are going to be Monday to Friday, daily 1 hour session at 7 a.m. IST. So the sessions, regular sessions will be start from tomorrow at 7 a.m. IST. And also every day, once the class completed, we will provide a class recording video automatically in our LMS portal. This can have around 3 years you have the access to the recording videos. And also we are going to provide some sample resumes, certification guidance, like after completion of this course, we will provide a certificate from our institution. At the same time, we are going to guide you a DP 700 certification exam. This is conducted by Microsoft. So you are in a position to write this exam after completion of this course. And also we are going to share daily class notes, interview question and answers, and also one end-to-end project as well. Okay. So is this is sufficient for every student to attend the interviews, to crack the interviews and to perform the job? Definitely no. Definitely no. Then what is the second program? Then why we need a second program? What is a second program? So on top of this data engineering regular traditional training which we are conducting, or every training institution is conducting, we are going to take one more program on the weekends. It's a real time program, RTP. It's a placement assistance program. We are offering the second program also. It's a real time placement assistance program. So here in this program is going to start exactly after 1 month. When this program one starts, exactly after 1 month, the second program will be start. After 1 month, the second program will start. So this second program duration is 30 to 40 hours. This program two duration is 30 to 40 hours. This can be happen only on the weekends. Only weekends. Saturday 2 hours, Sunday 2 hours. Okay? Saturday 2 hours, Sunday 2 hours. Every weekend we are going to do. What is the highlight of this program? So this program we want to make more hands-on by every student in a scenario based. So we created almost 200 plus tasks in a sprints wise in a agile methodology. In a agile methodology. So if you guys already work in the real time, many of you aware of this agile methodology, right? So how this agile will work in real time, how the projects are implemented in real time, how the projects are implemented. See here. So they will create a sprints, sprint 1, sprint 2, sprint 3 for your projects. And you have to see what is the task. This is ingesting a data into the Lakehouse file and table. This is one task. And these are all the scenario like what you have to perform. And this task can be assigned on your name, and you have to work on this task. And when you are going to complete this task, you have to make it completed. So this is what exactly in the real time will happen. So every student we are expecting to complete these 200 plus tasks, the scenario based tasks. The moment most of the people like complaining about trainings, sir, when we are going to the interview, they were asking scenario based question, but we are not able to answer that questions. To overcome that issue, every student we are going to make him to perfectly hands on the 200 plus scenarios sprint wise. This will help a lot for every student to get a good uh, confidence on this technology. Okay, so this is how we are running weekly sprints for every student. Monday to Friday you have to work on those sprints, sprint one. And if you have any doubts on the Saturdays, Sundays, we can able to discuss about the task which we were not able to do. Okay, right. And next one. And also in this Monday to Friday, we will create one group also. Inside that group, whenever you are working or practicing, if you are not able to work on anything, or if you are facing any doubts, you can reach out immediately in that chat. Okay. Next thing, for every week we are going to conduct some weekly tests as well. So this is a like a knowledge check. So how much confidence you gain. Here you can able to work on this weekly test as well. Weekly test also. Next thing, project implementation. So we are going to make two end-to-end projects over here. end-to-end projects we are going to make it over here. Two end-to-end projects. And then after, so this projects also we are going to run in a agile methodology. It's not like something like this is the source, this is the data, this is the thing you need to do. Not like that. We will break down that projects into agile methodology. We will break down this into agile methodology like this. Your project also will be created like a sprint wise. So you will get a good confidence when you're doing these two projects over here. Next, interview preparation. Let's, for example, interview they were asking a question. Hey, can you please tell me what are the challenges you are facing? Definitely, you will not able to answer this question. Hey, can you please explain your project from end to end? Most of the people not able to answer. And each area wise, what kind of technical and ethical experienced interview questions they might ask, this can be a kind of a discussion we are going to do, and kind of a document also will be provided in this Saturday and Sunday. And also we are going to help you to prepare the resumes end to end for every student based on their experience, because the students having different kind of experiences, what kind of projects they have to keep, what client names, project names, description, roles and responsibilities, how many years of experience they have to break down, everything they have to keep it over here. Next thing, mock interviews. Based on your request, directly attending the live interviews, instead of that, better you can attend some mock interviews also. So this is what we are going to provide in the program too. Do you think if you are completing these two programs, still you need any proxy interviews? Still you need any work supports? I will not say 100%, but 99% you no need of. Even though if you are taking someone help after completion of this program also, it's just like a added advantage, that's all. Once you are entering into a company, you can face the client rounds. If your manager or technical lead, all of a sudden if he's taking interviews, yes, he can manage the work without need of anyone help over here. Program 1 and program 2 both are a part of this course only. These two are not separated. If you are enrolling a course, that means these two programs must and should you need to complete. If you want to complete only program 1, I don't want to join program 2, no, we don't give you the enrollment for this. Definitely you have to take care of these two programs. If you're not take care of these two programs, there is no meaning and there is no use for your career also. Okay, so this is all about like our roadmap for this data engineering course. So we are going to take 3 free sessions for every student. It's going to be um, from tomorrow onwards, it's going to be start 3 free sessions we will conduct. And further, if you have any doubts and questions, you can reach out this 7997457228. Ramya is the coordinator for everyone. Any kind of questions, discussions, fees related, anything, you can able to reach out this number over here. Okay, now coming to the technology. Let's go to the top. What is this Azure data engineering? What is this Microsoft Fabric and Power BI? Why these many things? Do we really require to learn all these things? Let me tell you very clearly. So before we are going to deep dive into these 3 things, let's understand few things. I want to tell you few things about how to decide which course is the best course in the market. How to decide? I will decide basically based on the 2 things. One is about in current situations, we have to look on um, impact of AI. So how AI is going to impact, how AI, artificial intelligence, is going to impact the careers. I mean, the course what you are going to learn. So what is the impact of AI on data engineering? See, without AI, without data, there is no AI. That's my assumption. Artificial intelligence is fully working on the data only. Artificial intelligence is fully working on the data side only over here. Artificial intelligence is fully dependent on the data. So without the data, there is nothing. The importance of the data is increasing day by day, day by day. That's the reason most of the people who already working in different technologies, they are entering into data side only because the future is AI. AI needs data. Data is the future because every person in the world is generating data from the morning when you are wake up, even when you are sleeping also, your heartbeat, your pulse rate, your temperature is collecting like a data and storing somewhere. This will showcase your health report. Okay, so this is what the importance of the data. So now we understand the importance of the data. The next 10 years, I I will not say that after 10 years what will happen, but the next coming 10 years, data is the crucial for every business. So that's the reason I'm going to choose a course related to the data. I'm going to choose a roles, jobs related to the data. The moment when you are coming to the data side, what kind of jobs we can able to see. So one is about like a data engineering, and the second one is about a data analysis. Okay, data analysis, data engineering, and data analysis, and the third one is about the data scientist. These are the three courses predominantly in the market, very high demand. Okay, let's try to understand what is data engineering, what is data analysis, what is data scientist. Then after understanding these three job roles, then what is the softwares we need to learn to work like a data engineer, to work like a data analyst, to work like a data scientist. Okay, let's take a one use case scenario for a data engineering, data analyst, and data scientist. If you see here, one simple use case scenario, I have a business. I have a business over here. We have a supermarket 1 and supermarket 2. Supermarket 1 and supermarket 2. Supermarket in India. Okay, this is one supermarket in India and another supermarket in USA. So another supermarket in US. In every supermarket we have billing counters. So every day the customers will come to my supermarket. Every day the customers will come to my supermarket. He will buy the products, and the moment when he is buying the products, the transactions data will come stored in the backend database servers. So that database servers, it can be in a local computer or it can be in any of the cloud environment. I can have one database in the cloud. What cloud it is? The cloud can be anything. It can be a AWS cloud, Azure, or AWS, or GCP. So my data source is in any of this cloud. It can be a database. This is a local server, local database. Local database means it's not in the cloud. So there is this transactions are happening. Immediately the transactions data will come and store in this backend database. From this supermarket, it will come and store in this database. I hope everyone understands. When you are going to the supermarket, these kind of when you are going to the supermarket, these kind of things you are able to see. There is a billing counter. In front of the billing counter, there is a cashier. As a customer, when you are purchasing the product, they will scan the product and you have to pay from your credit card. Perfect. Now, I am a CEO of this supermarket company. I want to understand very clearly about my business. What I want to understand, the performance of the report I want, performance of my business, because I want to take a better decision making. So as a data engineer or a data analyst or a data scientist, this setup we are not going to take in care. This is already when anybody wants to develop a business or start a business, supermarket or any kind of business, they will have this kind of setup. One billing application and the billing transactions information will be stored in the backend database. Now, as a data engineer, your role will start now. What's our role? Whatever the business transactions data is happening every day, that data we need to pull into one centralized location. From where? From here to here, from here to here. First, you need to consolidate the data into one place. This is called staging area. First, you need to put a data into one particular place. How this is possible? There is one tool you need to use, ETL tool. So we are calling this as a ETL, extraction, transformation and loading. So once the data is coming to the staging area, again you need to pull that data into a warehousing. This is our destination, data warehousing. From here to here, we will not do any kind of data cleaning or data transformation techniques. Then what we will do? We are just copy and save into here. We are just copy and save the data here. We are just copy and save the data over here. Once the data is coming to this staging area, then after, when we are going to move the data from this staging to data warehousing, when we are moving the data into the data warehousing, that time we are going to perform data cleaning, transformations and business logics we will apply on the data. Once the data is coming to your data warehousing, then we are going to designing of the reports. We are going to designing of the reports over here. To design the reports, we are going to use Power BI. So we are taking the data from this data warehousing and designing of the reports and visualizations. So the business data we are going to display to the customer in a visualized format to understand about his business. So as a data engineer, you are going to perform this role. This is a data engineer role. As a data analyst, you are going to work on this one. Data engineer is processing the data from different databases and storing into one centralized location. From there, again, he will transform, clean, process, and load the data into data warehousing. Then, after, data analyst is going to work on the designing of the reports and dashboards. So, to implement this scenario, what are the softwares we need to use? Definitely, I will recommend to use. Definitely, I will recommend to use. I will recommend to use a, a softwares which is available in the cloud. I don't recommend to go with the any software services in the local computer. I told you right. Whenever we are going to choose which course is the better, one is first you can look on the impact of AI and whether that software is in the cloud or not. So definitely you have to choose cloud related softwares only. Cloud is very booming and every softwares, every projects they are implementing in the cloud only. So primarily in the market, there are three clouds we have. So one is about Microsoft Azure, Amazon AWS, Google GCP. These three are the more popular cloud providers in the market. They have their own software services available inside the cloud environment. Azure is from Microsoft company, AWS is from the Amazon, GCP is from the Google. Okay, we decided to go with Microsoft Azure comparing to the AWS and GCP. Comparing with the AWS and GCP, data engineering side, Microsoft having very good demand. That's the reason most of the projects so far they developed by using Microsoft Azure cloud environment. This is a Microsoft Azure cloud environment. Okay, what are the softwares they are using? Inside this Microsoft Azure cloud environment, to implement any projects, you need to log into one website, portal.azure.com. So this is a Microsoft Azure cloud environment. You need to log in inside. This is a Microsoft Azure cloud environment. You need to log in inside over here. Then you can see there are so many software services available. These are all the software services, but we are not going to learn all this. Here Microsoft is offering 200 plus software services. Are we going to learn 200 plus? No. Only as a data engineer, what are all the things you needed? You can learn only those parts. So as a data engineer in the Microsoft Azure cloud, we are going to use a data factory tool, data factory for data ingestion. What do you mean by data ingestion? Whatever the data I have in this source, whatever the data I have in this source, that data can be consolidated by using a data factory. Data factory is a ETL tool that we are going to use to bring the data from different data sources and keeping into one place. So here to store our data, we are going to use a storage account with a blob storage or data lake. Blob storage or data lake gen 2. So once the data is coming to the staging area, then we are going to use one more tool, that is Databricks. This is also kind of a ETL tool. Inside we are going to write down PySpark commands. This is the ETL tool to perform the data transformation techniques. So to store our data in a data warehousing, we are going to use Synapse. Once the data is coming to the Synapse, then we are going to use Power BI tool to designing of the reports and dashboards. So if you observe, Power BI is a separate cloud. This Microsoft Azure is a separate cloud. To implement these projects, so far Microsoft is offering for data engineering purpose, they are using Microsoft Azure. For data engineering projects, if you want to implement, you have to log into the Microsoft Azure. Nothing but this one. portal.azure.com. To implement the Power BI projects, to implement the data analysis, you have to use Microsoft Power BI. You have to use the Microsoft Power BI. So to log into this Microsoft Azure, we have to use www.portal.azure.com. To log into this data analysis, Microsoft Power BI, www.app.powerbi.com. app.powerbi.com. app.powerbi.com. So this is the website you need to log in. app.powerbi.com. I hope you guys understood. To implement data analysis, it's nothing but a designing of the reports and dashboards. We are using Power BI. To implement data engineering part, we have to use www.portal.azure.com. So for data engineering, separate cloud, data analysis, separate cloud. Two different clouds we are using, right? So what's happening here? Microsoft company has decided, after so many requests from the clients, can you guys, instead of using two different clouds, this is one cloud, right? I don't want to use this cloud and this cloud separately. Can you make both into one place? Azure data engineering related softwares, data analysis Power BI related softwares, can you guys please keep into one place? Yes, that is called Microsoft Fabric. Microsoft Fabric. So they introduced a new platform, Microsoft Fabric. I hope everyone understood. So what exactly inside this Microsoft we have? Microsoft Fabric we have. Inside this Microsoft Fabric, we have a ETL data factory we have this staging area, we have this Synapse data warehousing, and in between we have this Databricks notebooks. Exactly whatever we have in this. So by using this Microsoft Fabric, what we are doing? We are consolidating the data from here and here and loading into the staging area by using data factory. Same, whatever you are going to learn in this Microsoft Azure cloud environment, the same data factory we have here also. And whatever the staging area, the blob storage or data lake, here we are just changing the naming Lakehouse. Okay, same thing we have. And similar Synapse we have a data warehousing. Similar data bricks we have a here also notebooks we have. Same, nothing difference. So whatever the data factory, the same data factory we have here. Whatever the staging area, we have same thing. Whatever this data bricks we have here. Whatever the Synapse data warehousing we have over here. Also, the Power BI also included in the same cloud environment. That means this Power BI also is inside. Now everything in one place, that is called Microsoft Fabric. Now everything in one place, that is called Microsoft Fabric. Now you guys tell me which course we need to learn. Do we need to learn Power BI? Do we need to learn Azure Data Engineering or Microsoft Fabric? Or these courses are different courses? No. Microsoft Azure Data Engine, Microsoft Fabric is nothing but Microsoft Fabric is equals to Microsoft Fabric is equals to Microsoft Azure Data Engineering plus Power BI. With the combination of these two, we are calling it as a Microsoft Fabric. With the combination of this Azure Data Engineering plus Power BI is equals to Microsoft Fabric. Okay, now do we need to learn directly this Microsoft Fabric? So can I learn directly this Microsoft Fabric course? Because it's a combination of Azure Data Engineering plus Power BI, right? So do we need any kind of knowledge on the Azure Data Engineering? So that's the reason what I want to do. I want to teach Azure Data Engineering and Microsoft Fabric both in this course. Just comparison, because there is just like a 5 to 5 percentage of the difference only in between these two. Let's for example, in the Microsoft Azure, you are login here, right? The user interface screen is like this. Okay, if you want to log into Microsoft Fabric, what is the URL you need to use? Same. This is the cloud for Microsoft Fabric also. If you observe here, Azure Data Engineering user interface like this. Microsoft Fabric user interface is like this. Just like a user interface is different. So that's the reason what I want to do. I'm going to compare and I will teach you all these three in single place. That means I'm going to reteach Microsoft Fabric class and data engineering, Azure Data Engineering class. No. Let's take, I will take one scenario. One of the scenario, how to copy data using data factory inside Microsoft Azure. This is one of the scenario I want you to teach in a class by using Microsoft Azure Cloud. Same scenario, how to copy data from data using a data factory, but not the Microsoft Azure by using Microsoft Fabric. For example, this scenario to teach in a session, if it is taking 50 minutes, the same scenario if I want you to teach in this Microsoft Fabric, just 1 minute. I hope you understand. It will take hardly for me 1 minute only, because this and this both are technically same, only just small options are different. The user interface is different. So if you don't have knowledge on this Azure Data Engineering and if you're learning directly Microsoft Fabric, in some of the projects they might have, in some projects they want you to migrate their project from the Azure platform to the Fabric platform. And also this Microsoft Fabric platform is in the market from last 2 years only. So after completion of this course, you can apply for Azure Data Engineering jobs, Microsoft Fabric jobs, Power BI developer jobs, data engineer jobs, data analyst jobs, any kind of jobs you can able to apply it over here. I hope you understand. But many training institutions, what they are doing, either they are teaching Microsoft Azure Data Engineering, either they are teaching Microsoft Azure Data Engineering, they will teach you only this course, or they will teach you only Power BI course, or they will teach you only Microsoft Fabric. They don't touch all these things. If you are learning Microsoft Fabric course 2 months, hardly 2 to 3 hours is enough for Microsoft Azure Data Engineering course to learn. When you are learning parallelly, the people who are going to learn Microsoft Fabric course, the extra 2 to 3 hours only they are going to spend to learn this Microsoft Azure Data Engineering. It's a good opportunity, but they don't teach. Many training institutions they don't teach this combination. That is very very less effort. So that's the reason what I am planning for every student. I am going to touch base Microsoft Fabric, Data Engineering, Microsoft Azure Data Engineering, Power BI. At the end of completion of this data engineering training, what I am going to offer, you will be a master in this Microsoft Fabric and Azure Data Engineering plus Power BI. You will not have much knowledge on the Microsoft Fabric, and you will not have much knowledge on the Microsoft Azure Data Engineering. You will have equal knowledge on all these things. That's my agenda. That's my vision. You just check in any training institution, if they are offering all these three in one single course, no one will offer you. No one will offer you. When you are going to the, if you are learning Microsoft Azure Data Engineering course, when you are going to the interviews, they will ask you, hey, my new project is coming on the Microsoft Fabric. Do you have work experience on this Microsoft Fabric? Do you have any knowledge? You will lose the opportunities. So when you are going to apply for the jobs on the Microsoft Fabric developer, hey, how many years of experience you have on the Microsoft Fabric? I have 2 years. You can't say I have 5 years because it's from last 1.5 2 years. We are looking for 3 to 4 years of experience guy on Microsoft Azure platform. Also, you should have some knowledge. Then you will lose some opportunities. Hey, we are looking a person who can develop some reports by using Power BI also. If you are learning only Azure data engineering, no use of that. So that's the reason I'm going to give a combination of these three in single platform. After completion of this course, the certification exam you need to write down DP 700. This is the certification exam. Very very demand in the market, guys. Not only in India, US, UK, Australia, and any other countries, you can see the Microsoft Fabric. So the idea behind Microsoft company is slowly they want this slowly they want this Microsoft Azure platform, they want to remove here. They want you to use Azure Microsoft Fabric only going forward. Slowly they are reducing the dependency in the Microsoft Azure. The best example I will say, earlier the certification exam for data engineer from Microsoft is DP203. It is completely on the Azure. This exam is not there, from March this year 2025, March 31st, they stopped this exam. If you want to become a data engineer from Microsoft, you have to do DP 700. This is on the Fabric. Just imagine DP 203 is a Microsoft Azure Data Engineer certification exam. They stopped on this. That means they started new exam. It's completely on the Microsoft Fabric. That means going forward, they are going to tell for every client, if you want to implement data engineering projects or a data analysis projects, please use Microsoft Fabric only. Please use Microsoft Fabric only. That's their agenda. Okay, so I will recommend every student, please utilize this course with the combination of all these three I'm going to teach. Just check any training institution, these many programs, what are the program 1 and program 2 is they are offering, and these many this much content that they're providing. Our team will share the course content what we are going to cover inside this training over here. Okay, so here we can see, as a part of this Azure data engineering and so as a part of this Azure data engineering or this Fabric, what are all the high level topics we are going to cover is data factory or fabric or power bi. So as a part of all these things we are going to cover data factory, data bricks, and blob storage, data lake, and Lakehouse, Synapse, data warehousing, okay, and Dataflow Gen 2. This is also one kind of ETL tool we are going to discuss. Databricks as a part of this one, we are going to discussing about inside a basic Python and PySpark. And also guys, for every student whoever is going to learn this course from us, we are going to provide a free of cost SQL and Python. SQL and Python free of cost we are going to provide for every student as well. So many people are asking a question, sir, if I want to learn this Azure data engineering course or the Fabric or Power BI, whatever this, what is the prior knowledge I need? Nothing. And many people, do I need to learn Python, SQL? Do I need to write down a lot of commands inside this one? No. Microsoft has de designed this Fabric course with AI. That means inside this Microsoft Fabric, we have a AI tool that can write automatically whatever the commands you needed in the SQL or Python over here. Whatever the commands you needed, automatically it will write down inside. You no need to write down, but you should have some knowledge on this. That's the reason SQL 10 hours, Python 10 hours, whatever is needed. So that information we are going to provide to you. Okay. So inside this Databricks, I'm going to teach you complete PySpark advanced level. I'm going to teach you. Data factory completely we are going to teach blob storage, data lake, Lakehouse, Synapse data warehousing, Dataflow Gen 2, and coming to the Power BI, complete Power BI desktop, Power BI desktop, how to design the reports and how to write down some DAX calculations and data modeling. Okay, all those techniques also we are going to provide it over here. So this in detail course content our team will share with you how I'm going to teach data engineering with the Azure Fabric combination of Power BI. Okay, so this is all about today demo session. And now if you guys have any questions, you can. So from tomorrow onwards, the session will be start at the same time, same meeting link, you can able to use it over here. So the one question from someone, Fabric will take care of all data engineering tasks. So why do we need to know Databricks, Data Factory, and Azure Synapse? The reason because Fabric is knows Fabric is taking care of everything, but when you are going to applying like a experienced job, this Fabric is in the market 1.5 year to 2 years. But when you are going to put 4 years of experience, so you should have a prior to Fabric what is the services we have, that knowledge also you need it. Okay, that is one use case. The second use case is when you are joining to a company, you will receive one project. We want to migrate from Microsoft Azure into the Fabric. The existing project is in the Microsoft Azure and they want to migrate into Fabric. So that time you should have some knowledge on the data Microsoft Azure also, right? That's the reason I'm going to share that knowledge also over here. So this practice lab, I will guide all of you how to create this free subscriptions for practicing purpose. Okay. Yeah. Now, if you guys have questions, you can go ahead. You can unmute and you can ask the questions. You can unmute and you can ask the questions, guys.
So, so how are we going to get the notes from these and
So every
the
day,
video
ev-
tutorials also?
every day, whenever I'm going to performing of this class notes, right? I'm typing everything, right? So that class notes I will share to you guys. So someone is
Okay.
asking, do you cover DBT? See, DBT is not related to this one. DBT is a separate ETL tool. It's not related to Microsoft. Here we are using in place of DBT Data Factory. So Sushant is asking, he has some 2 years of experience in support as a fresher, and he has 1.2 years of gap between. So this course gives me a good placement opportunity. Yes, definitely, because this is the best in the market currently. You can check. There is a company, Gartner chart company, that will give you the what is the best tool in the market currently. Okay, from last 2 years, in each and every quarter, this is the best in the market. Yeah, go ahead the question.